Welcome. Thank you so much for clicking this link and arriving here to this video. My name is Dee from Lunar Eclipse Tarot and Astrology by Dee, and this is my first kickoff video for my new channel. I'm super excited about this project. I've been planning it for a little while. We're going to be hosting a lot of different interesting topics, different conversations, just opening minds to different things. As time goes on, we're even going to be featuring different guests on the show. Everyone from Reiki masters to tarot readers to musicians. So super excited for a lot of things to come in store. The reason why I wanted to go ahead and create this channel, reality is weird. It is very strange. The fact that we're able to be here to coexist on this third dimensional level. And you know, we've come into this, I guess, idea of normal. You know, normal, I believe, is a man-made fallacy because we're so afraid to talk about things. You know, there's really not a place for discussion for subjects that are out there. There is more and more as time goes on, but you got to think, regression of humanity for many years. I mean, even if you said something that went against the church, you'd be locked up or killed or all kinds of things, you know, throughout history. So the freedom that we're able to have with conversation is increasing rapidly. Even as, you know, we feel like we're more modern. Like, you think 10 years ago, certain topics that would be so taboo as you today. And so I have a lot of interests in different various topics. Some of my interests include like physics, metaphysics, astronomy, astrology. I'm interested in crystals. I'm interested in geometry, sacred geometry, interested in numerology, interested in alchemy, a lot of different things. And I feel like it's not just me. I feel like there's definitely a growing audience for these things. And so a little bit about my background. It's funny because I was originally going to go into more of a scientific type of career. I was on track toward becoming a doctor of psychiatry. So I actually have my degrees in biology and psychological science. And one thing I found was very interesting while I was studying these things, biology is literally studying the patterns of life, how everything is able to be here, to exist, how energy transfers from the sun into the plants, into all the different trophic levels of the planet. You know, we all depend on each other and able to be here. It talks about the different metabolic processes that are driving these things going on, the different environments that exist within this one world. You know, there's one Earth, this is one planet, but within this one world, you have so many different worlds that can branch into so many different things, and it's all just dependent on the subjectivity of what you're experiencing, you know? Besides that, psychological science or psychology, it's taken this divine creation and all these patterns that we see that keep playing out and repeating in order to create physical reality, and then even going a step further into the programming of people, into not only the patterns that make up the physical blocks, but what goes beyond that, what goes into spirituality, you know, our connection to everything, how our minds work. What is it about this organ that allows us to process all of the things that we are able to process? And so those are two of my very big interests while I was studying in school before I graduated both my bachelor's. And as I was nearing the ends of my studies, of course, you know, everyone wants to ask what you're going to do. And originally I was going to go into clinical inpatient care. I thought it would have been really great research opportunities. I wanted to be a part of something, you know, big and major. I think that there are so many discoveries that are going on right now, and it seemed like it just fit so well with my interests and, you know, the things that I just naturally was inclined to. But as I got closer to graduation and I thought about it, I just realized, you know, I had to listen to my soul, listen to my heart. And so I kind of withdrew from everything, and I took some time to just focus on myself and my own spiritual journey and pushing forward for myself without worrying about, you know, what other people want, because it's my life. And I think that was the best thing that I've ever done. I've been reading so much. I've been writing a lot. I've been learning. I guess I am technically in school now, because I am in school for massage therapy now, but I'm always a student of life and learning about people. I've been traveling. I've lived in a few different states since I graduated college, learning about people, about what makes them tick, about, you know, just the energies of different places. I've been, as I said, reading a lot, learning a lot, just studying. And so I've been coming up with a lot of ideas, and I'm super excited to share them with you guys and to feature some other people. You know, I'm just one person. And there's plenty of different ideas that even you guys have. So definitely, like, if this gets conversation started in the comment sections, like, I am all for it. I'm all for just, you know, spreading information, spreading a little bit of knowledge that I do have, and, you know, hopefully, like, we can all learn from this. So just as much as this is a journey for me, I'm hoping that you guys will join me on this journey as this channel grows, as we feature more people, as we get more discussions underway. If you ever wanted a reading from me personally, occasionally on the show I will be drawing some cards for free, but you can always catch me in person if you live anywhere near the Pensacola, Florida area. I'm a member of the Gulf Coast Intuitives, and we will be featured there at the Bodhi Tree. Sometimes we would be featured together at certain events, sometimes we work individually. So if you're looking for me, I am featured on Tuesdays 3 to 8, and you get a 10% off in-store discount after you get a reading from me. But I do also do readings from distance, so shout outs to Massachusetts or Georgia or Jersey or anywhere else I've lived, or anyone who could be watching this. Find me on Facebook, Lunar Eclipse Tarot, or lunareclipsetarot@outlook.com. Feel free to message me or anything, and I can still do distant readings for you guys. But if you're still watching this, I appreciate you. I want to say thank you guys for again being a part of this journey with me, and super excited to see where this goes for the future. Alright guys, it is time for a section that I like to call the Lunar Forecast. Alright, so today is June 29th, 2017. As most people would know, we're currently in the sun season of Cancer. We also have Mars conjoined in Cancer right now, along with Mercury. So a lot of interesting energies going on, a lot of intuitiveness going on, a lot of empathy that's going on. Cancer, being the cardinal water sign, is able to feel, it's like the waves going against the beach, the ocean, washing up on the shore. So you have a lot of transitional energy that's going on as well right now. As far as the moon is concerned, right now we are still under a Virgo moon. We'll continue to remain under the Virgo moon until Saturday, where we transition into the Libra moon. Awesome. Libra being an air sign, being able to communicate, to bridge gaps. It's all about relationships, balancing. And so another interesting thing going on with that, we're going to be conjoining the moon with Jupiter in Libra. And so this is a really great time if you have any business ventures you're going off to, especially any networking events or any networking opportunities. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It has a lot to do with your workforce and your career, and with that conjoining with the moon and your emotional side and being all under Libra, making those connections, it's a really great time to do that. We'll remain under the Libra moon until Monday the 3rd of July. We will go into the Scorpio moon. So that Cancer energy compounding with Scorpio, fixed water energy, you're going to have, again, a lot of intuitiveness going on, a lot of feelings that are going on, a lot of depth that is going to be happening. Scorpio is a very deep sign, so feelings we expect to get very real around this time. We're going to be riding out the Scorpio moon all the way until the 6th, which is Thursday, where we transition into the Sagittarius moon. Sagittarius, it's a fire sign. It is all about growing and moving and keeping on. And so we're going to keep on keeping on. Another thing interesting about with the moon in Sagittarius, though, Lilith is also going to be set in Sagittarius at this time. Lilith, for those who may not know, in Western astrology, is more of your hidden side, your dark side. I almost equate it to being like the dark side of the moon. It's where you go when you're not feeling your best. And so a Lilith in Sagittarius, you're going to want to do a lot of running, a lot of breaking free, a lot of expansion, a lot of movement. And so that's just something to be aware of, you know, as we go into next Thursday, But good news is we are approaching the full moon in Capricorn, and I would like to know, for those who celebrate full moons, if you can leave in the comments, what is your plan for the next full moon? Alright, loves, it's been really great talking to you all, but I gotta go. Ciao, see you next time.